He is the life of conventions he has never attended. Action figures feel insecure when he walks down the toy aisle. Toy company's best figure molds around his body. He is the most honest toy reviewer in the world. He is articulated ninja.
What is going on, everybody? Can I that last bit made me laugh. I can't say I couldn't stay serious with that shit. It was just, I thought it was funny. There's no way I could come on here serious after that little skit. What is going on, everybody, man? I hope y'all doing good tonight, man. What's up? Let's see some of the people we got here. Is my volume good? Is the audio good? Y'all let me know. I already see Zell Fit in the building, man. Yo, you know how good, like, you got to be able to do certain accents good and stuff like that. Like, and they had some good AI accents of like Jamaicans or Africans or like, but I was like, nah, I got this myself. I got this one myself. What is going on, everybody? Suka, you're a joke, bro. Oh, man. We got quite a few people in the building tonight. We chilling tonight, man. So y'all just comment, and just chill with me. We just gonna talk. We hit 27K recently, so I know that there's some new people here. I've been getting some new people to comment on my videos, so there's some things that I want to address as far as commenting or just the way I run things on my channel and stuff. We're gonna bring up some pretty funny examples, but I don't really have anything scripted. Like, I have some show notes. I don't really have nothing scripted. I kind of just try to keep it as genuine as possible and just go with the flow of things, man. But I hope everybody's good, man. Art G in the building. Road Keeper is in the building. What is going on, man? Quite a few people here. I appreciate you guys, man. Not Top Goon as always. What is going on? Art G, what's happening? Before I get overwhelmed, and let me bring in the missus to help me out. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Let's check your audio, babe. I don't know.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you good. Cool. I don't know if they can. Cool. I'm good though.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, we got quite a few people here just chilling. Hey, I seen one of the most recent. We got a Art G, another celebrity. Rocco the Great is in the building, man. That man just entered the chat. I'm excited to hang out with him at Legion's Con. Rocco, I'm sure you're still going to Legion's Con, right? What's good, man? What's good? Hopefully he'll be at Legion's Con still. Strident is in the building. I love seeing all the familiar names. Cosmic Gladiator. Frankie is in the house. What's good, bro? Yo, you a real brother now. You the next T'Challa. I be trying, bro. I be trying. And sometimes I feel like T'Challa's like, this might sound bad, but I want to kind of be a mix of T'Challa and Killmonger, because sometimes I feel like he's too patient, he's too nice, he allows people to overstep, and that causes a lot of casualties sometimes. But on the other hand, Killmonger's a little too crazy. So I think a healthy balance is to just try to stay in the middle. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to stay in the middle, man. Leslie Slade is in the building. What's going on, Leslie? I hope you and your husband are doing really, really good. Tell him I said hi. I don't know if he's here tonight, but tell him I said what's up.
Rocco says he will. Legion's Con will be great. So
yep. Hopefully he's going. Vic Swirl is in the building. Facts. It's the man that carries me every time we game. Vic Swirl, what's good, bro? Let's see what's going on.
Just wanted to say hi to Spider Derp. He was one of the first people in the chat tonight. And thank you once again for becoming a channel member. I know that you were a channel member with us before, but
thank you so much for becoming a channel member again, Spider. I appreciate it. And real quick, if you're a channel member, stay tuned for the private after party show, because I have a box here from a company, but it doesn't say what company is on it. Like, and this happens all the time. So I don't know. Like, the label doesn't say nothing. I'm not gonna show the label because I don't want to get I don't want just people showing up at my house and shit.
Yeah, but no, please don't. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know
what snacks.
I don't know what company's on it.
Maybe we'll
it's just a random guy's name that's on it, but I know it's from a company because it has like Asian text and fonts and everything. Like, so we're gonna open that up on a private show though, because I do want to see what it's from or who it's from. Hey, Laser Pants in the building. What is going on, man? I got my Giant Man package today. See, when you word it like that, that makes me feel like you trying to That sounds kind of Diddy-ish when you word it, because you're kind of a giant guy, and a giant guy talking about his giant package. I don't know. It's something about it that's kind of iffy, you know, bro. Hold up. Okay. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Hopefully everybody can still hear me. Everything's good. Yep. Robert's Infinite Realms is in the building, man. What's going on, bro? I hope you're doing okay.
Goon,
not
top
Goon.
For joining back.
Yes. Thank you for joining back up, Goon. I didn't know if you still loved me anymore, man. I'm always gonna love you and your hair, so thank you, man. Appreciate you. So yeah, we got a few people in the house. We just chilling tonight, and I just want to talk about angry collectors, just because I don't think, of course I would say that, right? I don't think none of the people on my side of the community are angry collectors, or especially my channel members. I try to make sure everybody's as reasonable as possible, and I always try to see where other people are coming from. So I encourage and I urge other people to always see where the other side is coming from. But tonight we're talking about angry collectors, and I just want to be very, very clear. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about the Hasbros. And since we just hit 27K recently, it's like there's a lot of people that don't know what I mean when I bring up the Hasbros. And right before we get into that, I do want to say, Spider Derp, you did become a channel member, but it was also your birthday recently, man. So happy birthday to Spider. I appreciate you, man. Show him right here again. Happy birthday, bro. He's one of our younger channel members. Definitely appreciate you being here, man. Usually I'm one of the youngest guys in the chat. Usually I am. So it's nice when I have you, Goon, and some younger people in the chat as well too, man. So happy birthday. I hope your birthday was good. And we also had another birthday. We had Beverly, Mrs. Mython the Python. I don't know if she's here right now. Maybe she'll join later. But Mython is going live with laser pants at I think basically 12 o'clock midnight. You know, Mython gets a little freaky at midnight. So we're going to wrap things up here, and then we're going to wrap things up on the private after party show to check out Mython, because I got to go over there and support. And he's going to be on stream with laser pants. So if you or Scott or anybody could put that link in the description, I mean in the chat, babe, I would appreciate it. Let me see. We're getting a lot of new comments in before I even start bringing up some of the funny comments and just talking about, you know, collectors in general. Let's see. But happy birthday to Spider, and happy birthday to Bev, man. We love and appreciate you. I hope both y'all days were really good, really peaceful. I tell my Ninja Clan members all the time, if you have a birthday, post about it, hit us up so we can say happy birthday. I have the private Facebook group for all Ninja Clan members, so if you have a birthday, post it in there, man, just so we can celebrate. I like to celebrate each other, man. It's not often in life you get to meet good people, so when you do get to meet good people, I really feel like they should be celebrated. So like I said, happy birthday Spider, happy birthday Bev, and to anybody else that hasn't said when their birthday is yet, if you did have one, happy birthday, especially if you're a channel member, guys. Appreciate all this love. I'm seeing all the happy birthdays from everybody, man.
Oh my,
that is
awesome.
Hold
on a second. Yes, happy birthday. But then Kent Helsinger, thank you so much for gifting 10 Ninja memberships. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ken. I appreciate it, man.
Damn!
So
appreciate
if it's okay
that.
with you, I can also go over who was gifted that verbally. It's up to
Yes, you
okay.
could say.
So Art G, Jason Evangelista, Manic Mike, Old Grumpy Nerd, Absolute Collecting, Junior, Ken's Toys, JMK Custom Works, LF4, and Viper Scout. You have all just received a membership to Ninjas Live. So
Thank you so much again, Ken. I appreciate it. I recognize some of the names in there too, so that's pretty cool. RG makes me laugh, man. He's never gonna be able to get away from us. He always joins on his own, or he gets gifted. Yeah, he's stuck forever, man. I got to run into RG at New York Comic Con recently. I didn't even post that I was gonna be there because I was really there just to spend time with a specific person. I really wasn't there to hang out. I was only there for one day. I was only there for a few hours, so I didn't want to be rude to anybody that was gonna try to meet up with me at the convention, and I wouldn't have had time to talk with them because I was really just, you know, there to handle some business and just talk and have a good time with a specific person. But I appreciate it, Kent. Thank you, man.
And Roadkeeper using his 12-month membership. 12 months,
12
Roadkeeper.
months.
That's crazy that we've had memberships for 12 months. Coming back to Jersey for Legion's Con. See you there. Hey.
I'm excited, Ro, man. Yeah, man. You gonna see me with my sweater on? Same piece on my sweater. This shit stays on my sweater, man. I'm excited to see you, man.
Mrs. Mython is here. Hey,
she is here. Yeah,
Bev,
yeah.
This
she always has
beautiful.
Yeah, she always has some of the best logos, man. Bev, I don't know if you was here, but we all said happy birthday to you, man. I know you had a birthday recently, so we're just all saying happy belated birthday to you, Bev. You and Spider Derp had a birthday, and I love to celebrate the channel members. So I hope your day was peaceful, Bev. I really do. I hope it was. We love you. We appreciate you so much. And I told everybody about the live. Mython's going live at 12, so we're excited about that.
And then we just got a $19.99 super chat from Van Morrissey saying, happy to hang out with the GOAT. Cheer. Damn!
Babe, I started celebrating before you even got to finish reading it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Van. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. It goes a long way, man. It goes a long way, especially for what I'm trying to do next, man. It's going a long way. Appreciate you. Let's see. That's a nice logo too. Y'all got some nice ass logos, man. That's why, y'all made me have to hit up, y'all made me have to hit them up to get a new logo because y'all logos were 10 times better than mine. Oh, man. Give me a second.
Although your new logo really does hit, I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
The logo is really dope.
Yes, it does. And that logo was done by Quentin Bedwell, man. He is an amazing artist. I gotta find him on Instagram to drop his Instagram in the chat, because he did an amazing job and he works at a good pace. I can't complain about anything in regards to that experience working with him to do that logo, because he did that and he did some of the clip art from my news videos. When I choose to use them here and there throughout the news videos, he did both. Quentin is an amazing artist. If you do find Quentin stuff and drop it in the chat, just let me know.
Yes, I'm gonna drop that now. I just looked at it.
Just check out Quentin's Instagram, man. He does some great work and he's been here for a while. But yeah, I was looking back at the history, man, before we get into it. I was looking back in the history and it's like it's been 12 months of us going live, basically. And you see some people using a 12 months member chat, and I didn't think 12 months was gonna pass that fast. Like, and it kind of lights a fire under my ass, because I'm like, damn, time is passing fast. If Articulated Ninja is gonna do a product, I gotta hurry up and do one quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I can't have another year and another year and another year go by. So you guys keep a fire lit under my ass, man. I appreciate that.
So the gentleman that you said had the really nice cover art said, I'm a former McFarlane lead designer. I messaged with you a few weeks ago, first time catching your live stream.
Yes, he did message with me. He was pretty cool. What's up, Vinny, man? I hope you're doing good. He messaged about the McFarlane crowdfunding. He made, we had a really good conversation and he made some really good points. He commented publicly on the video too. He made some really good points about that and, some of his experiences working there. Vinny, I gotta reach out to you, man, because if you're interested, you don't even have to be on camera. I would love to have you on a live stream, and it's not for you to bash any previous place of employment, nothing like that. But I love to talk to industry people. So you have experience in the industry, so I gotta start getting people on the lives, and I just want to have guests and just speak about their experiences. So if that's something you would be interested in, Vinny, just let me know, man. I would love to have you on one of these lives, where you could plug your stuff and just talk about your experiences, man. So
Papa said, damn, you're growing, Ninja.
I wish I was growing a height, man. You're a few inches taller than me too, man. But we're all still normal size compared to guys like Laser Pants and Double J, Just Jeff, and we're all normal size compared to those guys.
Vinny says, yeah, man, I'd be down for that for sure. I do live streams all the time.
That's cool. That's cool. All right, man. I'm going to reach out to you for sure. Legend Series just entered the chat, man. Shout out to Legend Series. I hope you're doing okay. Yep, you seen it as soon as I did.
Oh, Bev, best believe I will be at the P.O. Box tomorrow. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, yeah,
We
we're
got
not talking
cookies
about
on
food
cookies
yet.
on
No,
cookies
no,
right
no.
now. Cookies
Don't
on
even say the
cookies.
word. We're not talking about food yet. We do that in the private member chat, guy. We talk about everything there. For the channel members, when we go live right after this, we talk about life. We talk about deep stuff, self-deletion. We talk about everything. But it always winds up going back to food because we have a ton of foodies. A ton of foodies. So it always winds up going back to food, man.
Before you get started, I know you're trying to get started on your topic, but Manic Mike left a $4.99 super chat. Thank you. He said, "You are truly appreciated, my G. Stay up and keep doing you."
Yo, I appreciate that, man. Especially you saying that tonight with some of the stuff we're going to talk about. I appreciate that, Mike. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. Thank you a lot.
So our members want to make sure that everybody knows it is not a cult. And of course, Goon is asking, "Have you ate yet?" Yes, Goon.
I
I
ate.
ate. Okay.
Yeah, we're not even entertaining it on a public live. That I'd be getting starved. We're not even entertaining it. But so we talked about the birthdays, and tonight I'm just talking about angry collectors, nothing that serious. Now that we're at 27K, there seems to be some people in the comments that they're not really familiar with how I do things on my channel, and there's some new people here, and I just want to make it clear, I don't be angry over toys. I don't think me or any of my channel members, for the most part, I wouldn't say we ever actually get angry over toys. Disappointed at times, definitely. Prices, quality, billion-dollar companies, crowdfunding. Do we get disappointed? Yes. But angry? No, man. I end majority of my videos saying, you know, life is short. Try to appreciate it more than you complain about it. I really don't have time to be angry at a toy company. You know, they're not doing nothing for me other than taking my money. But especially with me having a platform, I feel like, hey, speaking on certain things that are especially out of the norm. I don't even think they should be out of the norm. I think it's important, man. I wish we had more content creators. We have quite a few. I'm not saying that we don't have any, but I wish we had more content creators that spoke up, you know, and not even saying, not even made a whole, you know, hit piece video, nothing like that, but I'm not talking, when I say Hasbros, I'm not talking about the regular guys like most of us are. I'm talking about the guys that will figuratively die on a hill and defend Hasbro no matter what. I'm talking about those guys. So I'm not talking about if you just like Marvel Legends. If I just like Marvel Legends, I might be super selective now, but I think they're having a great year. I really do like Marvel Legends. I'm not just talking about if you like Marvel Legends or if you like Classified or now even Ghostbuster. I'm not just talking about in general. I'm talking about those diehards that will die on a hill defending Hasbro, and no matter what they do. So when I make a video, like I said, I'm talking about a really niche, specific set group of people. I'm not talking about collectors in general, man. And I make videos calling out the company. I try to hold the company accountable. And most of the reasonable fans, they understand that, and they say, hey, good points. I'm still gonna buy it, but really good points. And it does suck how that company is choosing to do things for us customers. That's it. It's never that deep. It's never anything more serious than that. That's usually how reasonable people, you know, they say whether they agree, disagree, and leave it at that, or they say, hey, I'm still going to buy it, which is fine. I'm not trying to convince someone not to buy it. I'm just speaking my mind on why I'm not going to buy it or why I am going to buy it. But the Hasbros, they never really respond like that. I'm trying to show you guys or give you guys an example of how the Hasbros actually respond here. Some of these comments is looking crazy. We're going to address some of these comments in a minute. So here's an example of how this is what I'm talking about with the Hasbros. And you guys might be like, oh well, you know, who acts that crazy, or who's that much of an angry collector? I'm talking about people like this. Like, I sit back and there's a lot of times I laugh. Like, you have to laugh. Shout out to Chad. Articulated Chad. He's always gonna be articulated to me, but he does a whole segment where he turns a lot of the hateful comments that he gets, he turns them into inspirational quotes. Super, super clever. Maybe I'll steal it from him one day. I just enjoy his so much. But these are Hasbros to me. These are Hasbros. Cause I say to myself, you know, you would never say this at a convention. I mean, you can't. At a convention, I have my mask off, and it's like, it's not a surprise. I take my mask off for the private channel member lives, and I take my mask off, but the mask isn't that serious. It's just me saying, hey, I want to look like my avatar. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. But these guys that comment this with this much testosterone and keyboard confidence, I'm at so many conventions, man, and so many people walk up and we have really good conversations, even the people that maybe don't agree with what I said. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate that's why I always have your back too, bro. Yeah, you didn't seem angry at all. I heard your voice saying it, and I could hear your annoying ass laugh to me. You know, I heard your laugh even after you typed that, and you got to it before I did. So I appreciate you, man. So this is what I'm saying. Like, look, these guys, they speak with so much confidence, but it's only keyboard confidence, and it's never that serious. I would hate to have to, like, for anything to ever get serious at a show, and like it's never that deep. We're just talking about toys. But this is just one example. I got a few, and then there's some that I'm not even going to bring up because some of them are too extreme. I don't even want to show them. I was contemplating about showing this because of the P word. I didn't even really want to show this, but Laser Pants made me laugh get into it before me, and so but it's just, there's some really, really angry collectors out there, and at first glance it's like, oh, let me get defensive, just like Frankie said. All right, bro, you want to shoot the fade, but then you got to sit back and be like, what is this for? Like, what are we, not even we, you came to me with aggressive ass energy. If I come back at you with aggressive ass energy, what does that mean? Like, how does that make me look? Imagine making threatening comments over action figures. Yes, it is. And this is what I'm talking about, where I'm like, it made me start thinking deeper. And I'm like, a lot of these guys, there's no way. To me, y'all let me know if y'all disagree in the chat, because we love to agree, disagree. We talk about everything. We have great conversations. I don't think someone that is truly living a happy and fulfilled life, I don't think you can leave comments like this, bro. Like, to be honest, I don't think if you're happy with your life and yourself, I don't think you'll leave comments like this, especially comments and you're defending someone, or you're defending, not even someone, you're defending a company that couldn't give a shit about you, could care less. You're nothing but a number, statistic. Like, why would you do that, man? So it got to the point where I started just responding to people like this, and I dead ass put, and I leave it up there, I don't take it down. Some of the comments are too bad that they go, and YouTube has a section called you need to approve comments, because some of them get flagged for how bad they are. This one wasn't as bad, nowhere near as bad as some of the other ones, but I respond to them now, and you guys can see me publicly do this. I'm like, yo, I really hope your life gets better. And it's not even so much me being passive aggressive, right? Because self-deletion is a big thing on my channel. And I say to myself, you know what? Like, bro, held for review. Thank you. Yeah, there's a held for review section on YouTube. Thanks, Laser. And I go into that section sometimes, and I can't show a lot of the stuff that's in the held for review. Maybe I'll show it on a private channel, because private live for the channel members, but not publicly. I'm not doing it because it gets wild. Like, I'm telling you guys, this is the PG-13. This is PG-13 compared to some of the messages and the comments that I get. I've gotten threats. People, oh, well, when I see you at a show, this, that, and the third. And okay, I'll be there, and I'll be walking around with my logo on my back and my front end. So good luck. That's what I say. On those types of situations, I always just say, may the best man win. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not too worried. But I say to myself, like, why is anything ever that serious? Shout out to Disavowed, man. Yes, keyboard warriors. And Disavowed is one of the people that I got to meet in person, walk around with him in person. Great guy. And he's not a keyboard warrior. He can agree with me sometimes. He can disagree with me sometimes. Maybe his approach will be different sometimes. But I feel like a lot of us are really reasonable, but then we always come across people like, I don't even, Jace. We always come across people like this. And guys, honestly, better than talking shit about them, better than attacking them back or giving them the same energy they gave me, I literally just say, bro, I hope your life gets better. Like, I honestly hope your life gets better. But this is a prime example, the most PG-13 example that I could show you guys of what I mean when I talk about Hasbros. I'm talking about this. I'm not talking about your average general collector. We're all average general collectors. Like I said, I got a bunch of Hasbro products behind me. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these diehard extremists that defend the company. And I don't care whether they're content creators. I don't care whether they're people. If you clearly see the company doing some very unnecessary shit and you don't speak on it, or you try to promote it, or I consider you a Hasbro. I'll be like, yeah, whatever. Like it totally makes your opinion irrelevant to me on whatever action figure you're reviewing. There's some channels that they're completist. I'm not a completist. I'm not talking shit about completist. It is what it is. But I can't imagine, for me, everybody does things their own way. I can't imagine having to review every single product the company puts out, because then that means obviously some products are going to be up to par and some products are going to be bad. But instead, I'm going to review every single product and basically say something positive or justify the purchase because I'm a completist. Like, no, absolutely not. That's wild to me. Wild to me. So there's just so many channels and there's so many people. And when I talk about the Hasbros, I'm talking about stuff like that. I'm not talking about, I think all of my channel members collect Marvel Legends, including me. Same with Classified, same. And now we have Monster Force. We're going to talk about Monster Force tonight too. If we don't get to it in this, we'll talk about Monster Force in a private video. But yeah, it's just, it's strange to me. It's very, very strange. Give me 1 second. And go ahead, babe. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say Laser Pants. He said, I had one guy tell me that he was a Crip. He told me to meet him at a con, and this was in a YouTube toy channel.
I think I seen that. He's not lying. I'm pretty sure I seen that. And they're so common.
That's serious.
Yes, and they're so common that's why I say, like, I think I seen that. I know he's not lying. It's real, but it happens so often, guys. You guys would not believe it. There's so many people that make threats. Well, they're willing to make these crazy, because that's a sacrifice. If you're willing to go to jail for something, willing to have to run for the cops, if I get into something at a convention, clearly I can't sit there and stick around, right? I gotta leave. I have to leave. I can't go back. You know, I might be banned. Those are sacrifices. So for you to be willing to make that type of sacrifice, you would think somebody brought up your family. You would think somebody brought up your kids. Bro, I'm talking shit about Hasbro as a company. Guys, go back, watch any of my live, watch any of my videos, watch any of my critique pieces. I don't even talk shit about the Hasbro Marvel Legends team as individuals or people. I might talk shit and say whether I think they're good or bad at their job, but I don't even talk about their looks. I don't know them. I don't know them as people. So who am I to sit here, and I don't have no experiences with them as actual people. I can only speak on whether or not I think they're doing a good job, whether I think they're good at their job. But I'm not even one of the channels, because there are channels that do that. I don't even do that. I don't talk shit about anybody's appearance. I don't talk about Emily's size. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't use them in thumbnails and talk shit about their appearance. No, I don't do none of that. I literally talk shit about the company and the corporate guys at the top that are ruining it for everybody. Because if you think these guys at the bottom, Dan and, you know, Lenny, and they don't have no power. They get told what to do and they better do it, or they lose their job, and they're just trying to provide for their family. So I don't talk shit about them, and I don't have the personal experiences with them to talk shit about them. I don't even make jokes about their physical appearances. I don't do none of that. I specifically talk about the company. And I still get people that, like I said, they get very aggressive in the comments. You would think I brought up their daughter or their son or their child or their grandparent. Like, what are y'all doing? These are Hasbros. That's what I mean. You guys might be like, oh, he's always talking about the Hasbros. He's always making fun of them. This is why. And this guy says, the friend who doesn't like anything. He said that on my most recent Sentinel video, which is wild, because I actually said the Sentinel was really good. And if it just would have been a different version, a more modern version, I would buy it. I didn't say anything about me not liking the Sentinel. I said, hey, this show's Giant Man didn't need to be crowdfunded. That's it. So I don't know how that translated to the friend who doesn't like anything. And especially, like, I don't know if it's annoying for you guys, but I hate when voting season comes around, because I can't go and go anywhere, do anything without seeing, oh, vote for this person, vote red, vote blue, vote yellow, vote pink, whatever. It's annoying. It's just so annoying. And I'm like, damn, these same people that are making these comments, I hope they're not voting. Like, I honestly hope they're not voting. Like, if that was your takeaway from my video, which is this is the guy that doesn't like anything, yo, it's no wonder why our country, our economy, why it's in the state that it's in. Because these are supposed to be logical people that are voting. You know, using the P word and being like, oh, take off your mask. I had people be like, oh, I'm going to come see you. Or this, that, over Hasbro. Now, I don't think these are Hasbro employees. I just think these are people that are really dedicated to the product because the product makes them happy. And I understand that 100%. But that's why I say there's no way your life can actually be that good if this is the type of comments you're leaving on Hasbro's behalf. Hasbro does not give a fuck about you. Hasbro does not care about you. I'm sorry for cursing. I try not to curse on the public lives. But Hasbro could care less, bro. Honestly, Hasbro could care less, bro. That's going to be a shirt. I'm working on my store right now. That's going to be a shirt. Hasbro could care less, bro. Like, what are you doing? It's never that serious. It's never that serious. And 9 times out of 10 in situations, once I feel like the situation is getting that heated, I feel like a lot of these guys, even the ones that would come up and talk, I don't feel like they're really about that life. Like, you're not really about that life. And I'm not saying that I am. See, here's the difference. I'm not saying that I am. But if someone walks up to me in person and they start getting aggressive, because this has happened before in the past, and if I feel like my back's on the wall and I can't stop the situation, and I'm not waiting for you to swing first, bro. Let me just put it that way. I don't wait. That whole, oh, hit first and then hit back. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. And I'm not about that life. I'm about a peaceful ass life. I want to chill. I want to spend time with my women. I want to play with my plastic and my action figures, and I just want to chill. Like, so I get so many people in the comments like, oh, pretend gangster, and I'm not sure where they get that, but all that does is let me know y'all don't really have experience around real gangsters or real thugs or real, like, you know what I'm saying? I got family members in Rikers for life. Y'all have no experience around people like that. Because if you think that that's what I'm portraying or that's what I'm doing, and you're very, very confused, I'm just letting you know that I'm competent and I'm not worried about having to be capable. That's it. That's all I'm doing. But do I want to be? Absolutely not. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how some of these people act over toys. We're about to see what the chat is saying. Give me 1 second.
I have a couple of super chats I would like to get to. Suda Huba left to California, CA, Canada, I think. $5
Yes.
for my 4th favorite YouTuber, laughing emoji, and the GOAT of toy reviewers. Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm interested to know who your other favorites are, man. I'm interested to know if I got anything in common with them. So let me know who your other favorites are. But I'm happy I made it into your top, bro. As long as I make it into somebody's top 10 or top 5, I'm ecstatic. So thank you, man. I appreciate the support so much, man. Thank you.
And then we have a $10 super chat from Shindarius. Says, there are company psychophants everywhere. If you critique anything from their beloved company, they will come for you. The company they defend don't know they exist. It's sad.
He just summed up everything that I said. It took me 5 minutes to say it. He said it in one super chat. Yo, Shindarius, thank you. Thank you so much, man.
He ain't lying.
Facts, man. All facts. Thank you, man.
We have Stitchger using his member chat for 2 months. Said, what's
2
up,
months.
crew?
Thank you.
Sorry I'm late. Took an hour to transform my Transcraft CEO on oversized Bumblebee. Recently discovered third-party transformer. Ooh, that sounds actually pretty dope.
So it sounds like you recently went broke too, because you recently discovered that there's third-party transformers, and yeah, some of them, they're more pricey than the first-party transformers, and yeah, so that's awesome, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for using your members chat, man. 2 months. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you.
And then, of course, Jeff says, Zach and I say you're the 99th favorite YouTuber.
I think him and Zakanan are spending time together today, or maybe still right now. I don't know. But I got a picture of them hanging out at the. It looked like they was at the bar, or out to eat. And I was telling them not to get arrested because them two together, it's a high likely chance if somebody says the wrong thing, So shout out to you, Jeff. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to Zakanan, man. I hope y'all both watching, or if you're out, just have a good ass time. You'll always catch the replay. Make those memories that we live for, man.
So just to backtrack just a little bit.
Yeah, I know I missed a lot while I was talking. So
It's okay. So Old Grumpy Nerd, he says, Ninja, are you buying the Blackhorn from 5K Toys?
when you say Blackhorn, because there's so many things
I'm
out.
pretty sure it's that Rhino figure that was the LA Comic Con exclusive.
Then 100%, 100%. Yeah,
I think that's
yeah.
the one.
Yes, and thank you for being a channel member, man. I appreciate it. I really like his picture too. Look at that. Is that?
Yeah, I like
That's
it
like a
lot.
collection behind him too. That is awesome, man. Yes. If that's what it is, I'm definitely getting it. Or if it's any anthropomorphic or animal figure, 100%. And I've been trying to be. I haven't had the money to buy action figures like that lately, so I've been trying to be really careful with what I get it. But it's an animal figure, 100%.
And then we have Gabriel Pinto. He just want to say, hey, brother, shout out to the clan.
Shout out to Pinto, man. I hope you good out there in them streets, bro. Be safe, bro. Hey, Loud Convoy in the building, man. What's up, Loud, man? Can't wait to see you at DFW again. I'm assuming you're tied into going every single year now. So I'm hoping that you'll be there next year.
And then we have Robert's Infinite Realms. He said, as we've been learning this year, Hasbro employees can do their jobs and still lose their jobs.
He said, as we've been learning this year. Yeah, that's every year, and that's so unfortunate. It is so unfortunate that they can do their jobs and still. And it's crazy because the Hasbros that I'm talking about, it's like, y'all not even getting paid. Like, I can understand if they were getting paid or something, but like, y'all not even getting paid to give off this crazy ass Andrew Tate's energy online in the keyboard section. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, it's wild.
Laserprint said, Ninja, if money is tight, don't go back to hoeing.
This guy,
It
bro.
isn't worth it. Trust me.
This guy, bro. Yeah, we had somebody comment on the Find My Figures page recently. She showed me because I don't be. Yeah, I don't be on the I don't do anything on that channel. That when I literally say that's my wife and my girlfriend and our girlfriend, I literally mean it. So they'll come to me with comments and shit. If somebody commented it's time to start the OnlyFans and shit, I was like, damn, man. And now Laserpan's putting this, they're definitely gonna think it's gonna happen. Shit, man. I was thinking about it too, Laser. Good. Thank you so much for telling me not to do it.
3D Articulated Figure Photographer said, Ninja, do you have room in your figure room for more figures?
Not really, no. That's why you see me being so clever with my shelving and my spacing. And yeah, no. I'm struggling for the vehicles because we're getting so many vehicles. We're going to have the EV van by Ramen Toys soon, which is the white van and the black van. And then he's dropping tanks. And then I'm sure other companies, Valiverse is still doing that Wasp looking vehicle. Like, we're getting so many damn vehicles at this point. Like, I'm running out of space, but I don't want to necessarily say no. It's such a bad problem, man.
It says confirmed Ninja and LP are starting a
Oh
homie
shit,
together.
he said homie fans. That is wild. That's clever. That is clever. Leave it to Hal Jordan, right? Shout out to Hal Jordan, man. I'm glad you're here, man. I haven't seen your name in a while, bro. I hope you're doing okay. I love that picture. Love that picture.
Manic Mike said, articulated Ninja for president of Action Figures.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. In articulation, we trust. Facts, man.
In articulation,
Yeah, I thought about that before. Like, I started because I'm doing the t-shirts to the store and stuff
slogan
now.
will be.
Yeah, I thought about it, and then somebody brought it up too. I think it was he got a YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure it was Collect to Disconnect. I'm pretty sure Collect to Disconnect also said in articulation we trust. And I was like, damn it, bro, why did you have to put that out there when I was just I was working on it? But yeah, that's awesome, man. In articulation we trust. I love it.
And then Chris says, love your videos, Ninja. Don't let the outside noise affect you. Keep doing what you're doing. Interested to get your thoughts on Monster Force. Really considering picking some up. We have a lot of people, like I said, talking about Monster Force. Goon earlier said he's getting his Wave 5 this week and finally got his Monster Force figures. And holy crap, he's blown away. So we have a lot of people. We'll get on that. But before we do, sorry, don't want to cut that off because R2G, he put a $5 super chat. He said, do you think the surging popularity of third-party action figures have an impact on the Hasbro layoffs?
Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate that so much, G. Thank you. He's another great artist. And do I think the surging I'm doing a video. I'm going to drop it this week. And I literally, it's just a talking piece on my thoughts on bootleg action figures. Because some of the quality on some of these bootleg action figures, especially some of, not all, some of the CT Toys bootleg action figures, they're amazing, man. Like some of them are the same, very comparable, or in some very rare cases, even better than the official releases. I think 100%, but I don't think that's just specific to Hasbro. I think because I'm seeing some amazing Mafex bootlegs, third-party figures. I'm seeing some amazing. So if we're talking about, I know they're two different things. I didn't try to conflate the issue or have them overlap. I know bootlegs are one thing and then third-party is another thing. But to me, both of them are really, really affecting the market in general. Not just Hasbro, Mattel, McFarlane, SH Figure Arts. I think they're being extremely affected by third-party. Especially when it comes to companies like, I don't even consider this company third-party anymore. But Memory Toys, like when it comes to Memory Toys, like their quality, and I haven't ever received or purchased a Memory, because I've purchased quite a lot of Memory Toy stuff too. When it comes to orcs and like fantasy realm figures, I've never been disappointed. I've never had a QC issue, and I've never been disappointed. Aside from their big ass wolf, they did a big ass giant ass wolf, and I hated the articulation on that thing. It was really stiff. And aside from that, any action figure that I've gotten from them, and now they're doing those Ninja Turtles. Yeah, but I would have to say, like, yeah, I definitely think it's affecting, and not in a positive way for those companies. Not in a positive way at all. But I definitely think it is. Some people just making accessories. Some third parties are just making accessories for SH Figure Arts, or if SH Figure Arts has a really expensive figure, some of these third parties just remake that figure in better quality. So, yeah, it's definitely hurting them, their pockets. It just, my thoughts on it.
And Zakanen, he says he rumbles into the stream in style. Maybe he stumbles.
He always does. Now on every stream he's in, I'll explain. On every stream he's in, he always does the third person where, you know, it's like he's stumbling in to the stream out of nowhere. Shout out to Zakanen, man. That's just letting me know that he finally arrived. You know, Jeff let me know that he was there. I hope you guys didn't get into trouble together. That's what I hope.
Duarte says, good evening, my brother and all other homies ninjas. What's up, Duarte?
What is good, bro? I hope you're doing okay. I'm sure this man is working like a crazy man for Legion's Con because he wants to have his table looking immaculate as always. So I'm sure you're busy, man. I'm sure you're nonstop working. I hope you're doing good.
And Tim says, what's up, Tim? He says, Ninja, how are the Sentinel fighting armor KOs? Do you know?
That's no news to me, bro. I didn't know that there were Sentinel fighting armor knockoffs. If that's what you're saying, if you're saying that there's knockoffs of the fighting armors, I don't even know how you would do that, because majority of those figures, and I've showed some of them off on my channel, they're real metal, like they're die-cast heavy-ass figures. So is the knockoffs still like die-cast heavy-ass metal, or are they just plastic? Like, how does that even work? I gotta look that up. I'm about to mark that right now. I'm highlighting that so I could look that up, man, because that's, especially for the video I'm about to do talking about bootlegs, I'm very interested, man. I don't know, Garrison. I don't know. That's new news to me.
Yeah, so back to what we were talking about earlier, Monster Force. I don't know if there's anything else that you had to bring up at all, but the chat was talking about Monster Force, really.
Yeah, right before we get into Monster Force, let me see. Yeah, it was just, I just really wanted to be clear, because like I said, we hit 27K. I'm happy about that. 30K is on the way. I just was like, yeah, there's so many people that conflate issues in my videos, and they think that I'm talking about one thing when I'm not. So I'm talking about someone when I'm not. It's just like, I mean, you guys know I'm never worried about saying someone's name or nothing like that. I'm never worried about that type of stuff. But a lot of the times life is too short. It's too short for all the drama and the BS and the bullshit in general. But like I said, when I'm talking about Hasbro's, I'm talking about just these types of people. Where it's like they comment and they're like, oh, look at all the losers in the chat still crying over Giant Man. Bro, nobody's crying. And if you're celebrating getting bent over, congratulations to you, bro. I hope you get an invitation to the next Diddy party. But nobody's crying. We're just saying, hey, we're disappointed that shit has to be done like this. And people like you, Logan, you defend the company that's bending you over. That's all we're saying. Nobody's crying. I'm just pointing out the fact. And if the fact makes you feel some type of way, just like if the shoe fits, bro, that's not on me. You know, if you like the shoe or not. The shoe fits, you got to wear that shit. Wear that shit and run down the block. So when I talk about Hasbro's, I'm literally talking about people like this. Because I'm sure some people, they're like, oh, Ninja makes it up. And guys, I'm telling you, I'm not making it up. Rocco has dealt with extremists. Laser Pants deals with them all the time. I deal with them all the time. There's so many of us that if we voice our opinion and it's anything other than the opinion of the majority, there's like these random weird extremists that come out of nowhere and they have like real YouTube accounts. It's not even like bot accounts. When I click the account, I'm like, oh, this guy has been, you know, on YouTube for years. And now YouTube even shows me all the past comments from the person. Like if I click the person's account, the YouTube Studio app shows me all their comments. And some of them will be 15 negative comments. Where I say to myself, bro, there's no way you could be happy. Look, that's what I'm saying. There's no way you could be happy with your life. And you, in the last 12 months, you've left me 15 comments like this. What are you doing, bro? Go outside, go have a good time, go talk and spend time to the with people that you love. Like, because I love and I appreciate you guys so much when you're like, hey, don't let it affect me. And it don't necessarily affect me, but it makes me wonder. And I think it's a good conversation to have. So I use it as like conversation startups and topics and to bring awareness. Where I'm like, bro, like, there has to be a lot of unhealthy and unhappy people out there. 100% there has to be. Let's see. This guy said, official opinion, he said, toy collectors will always pretend things are way deeper than they are. They tried one thing, people complained, so they did another thing. The end. I never even stressed too. Like, he got 52 likes and that's awesome. But I mean, a video is getting over 10,000 views. There's some comments that get hundreds of likes. So the 52 likes, it don't really mean nothing to me. It just makes me say to myself once again, which is like, bro, if you like going to Diddy parties and getting bent over by the Hasbro and Hasbros, and that's on you, bro. But I'm allowed to speak on it. I don't want to go to a Diddy party and get bent over. I'm allowed to speak on it, man. Yeah. I just seen an interesting comment. I just highlighted it so we could talk about it. But guys, there's just so many Hasbros. Let's see what this one is. He said, this guy said, I love how you feel so confident in your flawed argument. There are plenty of reasons to go after Hasbro, but this isn't one of them. Speaking about my Giant Man didn't have to be crowdfunded. That's what he's talking about. Giant Man is not nearly as popular or safe bet for any company compared to a Sentinel that people have been wanting for decades. This isn't about inches or articulation. Giant Man is not a popular character. Hasbro didn't need to ask themselves, will the Sentinel be popular? Just for shits and giggles. There's some stuff here, and this is what I'm saying. It doesn't mean that everything he said is wrong. Everything he said isn't wrong. There's actually some stuff here that I agree with. Him saying this isn't about inches or articulation, I don't agree with that at all. But Giant Man is not a popular character as a joke to me. I've watched the ACBA group. There's a lot of great artists in ACBA. I've watched the ACBA group beg for fucking Giant Man for years. For years, I watched those guys beg for a damn Giant Man. Toy Biz did a Giant Man. Yeah, Giant Man is definitely a popular character. But what I will say, does Giant Man have the same selling potential as a Sentinel? Absolutely not. Sentinels were made to be army built. That in itself right there automatically makes the Sentinel way more desirable. But then you end the statement off saying, Hasbro didn't need to ask themselves, will the Sentinel be popular? I got yelled at for hitting on Giant Man and for wanting it to fail. And I'm like, I backed it. You didn't back it. You backed. He said Giant Man. Okay, yeah, but I know he backed quite a few Sentinels. I got 2 Sentinels. Yeah, he backed Giant Man. Yeah, like, I don't know how you wanted it to fail if you wanted one. I mean, I didn't know you had a hookup at Hasbro, bro. I didn't know you can get something to fail but still get it. That shit is amazing. That is amazing. And this guy ended it off saying Hasbro didn't need to ask themselves, will the Sentinel be popular? If that is the case, then why did they need to crowdfund a Sentinel? If they truly did not need to ask themselves, will a Sentinel be popular? Will a Sentinel sell? We don't know. It's such a major risk. It's such a major risk, right? Then why do a HasLab of a Sentinel? So right there, once again, and I said it multiple times. I got 1 Giant Man, 5 Sentinels. I knew your Sentinel number was up there, bro. I said multiple times, these guys, they present these arguments, and even if I just look at the actions of the company that they're defending, the company makes you look stupid for defending them. Because so now you have to admit, by saying Hasbro didn't need to ask themselves, will the Sentinel be popular? Now you have to admit, okay, if they didn't need to ask themselves that, then why did they crowdfund it? But guys like this will probably never admit that. They'll probably never, obviously, because that's what helps the company more. That's what gets them more money. And I'm all for it. I get it. Business is business. So, hey, I hope the company gets as much money as they can, especially from guys like this that love to be bent over. Like, it makes 100% sense to me. And some people get upset and they're like, oh, well, your delivery or the way you word things, and it is what it is to me. I mean, whether or not what I'm saying is true or not, and in some sense, in some way, shape, or form, and it doesn't matter. It's like the delivery of 2 + 2 is 4. We're living in a day and age where people could find that offensive. I'm offensive that, you know, you don't identify or call me a giraffe, and today I want to identify and feel like a giraffe. This is the world we live in. It's like people always gonna find or look for a reason to be offended or get defensive, and it's wild. It's absolutely wild. And then there's the other half that conflate multiple issues. Let me see what this says. This says apples to oranges. I'm not really sure how Giant Man and the Sentinel is apples to oranges. Not really sure. We're talking about both a 22-inch action figure and a 24-inch action figure. I'm not sure how that's apples to oranges. But like I said, these people they'll reach and try to make their argument or their side seem as valid as they possibly can. And it's like, it's not the way that you go about it. It's not the way that you do it. But it seemed like some of these people, oh, let me save that. Let me save that comment. That was a good one. It seems like some of these people, they also confuse crowdfunding, and I don't have any issue because there's some people, like I said, that are new subscribers, which is fine. It says crowdfunding is like game pre-orders. They make companies lazy, make them earn our money. Matt, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. I didn't just want to show some of the Hasbro comments. I want to show some really good comments, man, that, you know, a lot of good comments get tons of likes, but some of them, like that one, only got 1. I need to be the second like, right? Because he made a lot of sense in what he said. This guy says crowdfunding is literally pre-ordering. No, it's not. That's why there's 2 different words. Crowdfunding is not pre-ordering. If crowdfunding was pre-ordering, there wouldn't be 2 different words.
Shut your stupid ass up.
He said the only difference is crowdfunding is paid to order. Either buy it or don't. It's up to you. That's not the only difference. Crowdfunding was intended for smaller companies to crowdfund that couldn't get a loan or didn't have the money to start certain things up. And, you know, it wasn't intended, at least the way I view it, is it wasn't intended for the biggest companies in the world to use and abuse. It's a totally different thing, man. Crowdfunding is not pre-ordering. Pre-ordering, the company has to pay for tooling. They have to pay for upfront cost and take a risk. Imagine how much backlash Valorverse would get, or, you know, imagine how much backlash he would get if he started crowdfunding all his action figures. It's like, no, part of and he's a smaller company. Like, it's understandable when the smaller companies crowdfund. I get it. I get when Mythic Legions does it at times. I get when some of these companies do it. I don't think they should do it all the time, but I understand why they do at times. I get it. Everything is paid to order. Wait, what does that even mean? Look, you will make yourself crazy trying to understand the logic of some of these people, but he's not the only one. There's quite a few people that think that crowdfunding is this guy said, I mean, crowdfund or pre-order, it's really the same thing to me. If you're buying it, it doesn't matter which way you're paying for it. I left this response because this response was really good. Just bear with me for a second. Iceberger, I like that Dame said. The problem is that Hasbro is crowdfunding a project at all. They're one of the biggest toy companies ever. They don't need our money to crowdfund items, and collectors should not only have a brief window to order their items. Crowdfunding is fine. It's a niche product. Crowdfunding is fine if it's a niche product from a small studio who can't afford to get a loan to make their item. But when Hasbro does it, it's like Disney asking fans to crowdfund one of their movies. I really like how he ended that off, right? Because I feel like that's the point we're getting to. We're already watching McFarlane crowdfund a single action figure. And guys, this action figure isn't 10 times greater than all the others. Wow, it has magnets. It has magnets and more paint apps. But the articulation isn't like something new engineered and advanced. And no. Guys like this that love to be bent over, the Hasbros, they love to be bent over and go to these Diddy Hasbro parties. And they make it so that these companies are getting to the point where, yeah, everything's going to have to be crowdfunded. The company's not going to take a risk at all. At all. The company's not going to have to do their due diligence. The company's just going to say, hey, if you want it, then you're going to have to pay for it to be tooled. That doesn't make any sense to me. I thought they were supposed to be, I understand risk mitigation, risk analysis, these things, and they exist. Companies have entire branches for this type of stuff, right? But I thought a company was I thought it was supposed to be taking a risk, and you got to make sure whether you got to make sure whether your product is going to be worth it or not before you put it into production, because you have to pay for tooling. Hasbro, and the bad thing about it is it'll also make a lot of companies lazy. Now imagine if every product you buy, you crowdfunded it, so you paid for tooling, and it doesn't matter if it's bad. The perfect example of that is the Sentinel. The Sentinel is the perfect example that who cares? Who cares if when it drops the legs are shitty? Because y'all already bought it. Y'all already spent y'all money. So who cares? You know, we'll get a YouTuber, a big YouTuber with a big platform to come up with a quick fix remedy in 24 hours. And then y'all just have to eat that. To me, that's a huge problem with crowdfunding, and especially on certain things like Kickstarter, because you're not even guaranteed your product. But in general, the company has already got all their customers and got all their money. They could care less ultimately how it works out. They could care less if it gets good reviews, bad reviews. It don't matter. Y'all already got. Y'all already paid for it. Pre-ordering and crowdfunding are two very, very, very different things. But like I said, unless you use an example that some of these Hasbros will understand, it's like, would you be happy having a crowdfund the car you buy, having a crowdfund every single movie that comes out, having a crowdfund every single action figure, having a crowdfund? It doesn't make any sense. No. Companies are supposed to pay for production, tooling, things like that, put out a good product, and if the product is actually good, it gets good reviews, makes more people buy it, makes more people trust the brand, makes more people come back, and not crowdfund, bro. Especially, we're talking about the biggest company in the world. I'm okay. I am absolutely fine with crowdfunding when it doesn't have to do with the biggest companies in the world. 100%. 100%. Even when it comes to content creators and unparalleled universe and him crowdfunding an action figure, that is fucking awesome. That is beautiful. Great job to him. Hats off to him. That's what crowdfunding was intended for. Great job, man. Mad Hatter and his action figure. Like, that's what crowdfunding is intended for. Not for the billion-dollar companies, but guys, when I say Hasbros, I'm just talking about this. We're not even gonna stay on this. I've been talking about this for like 30 minutes. I just wanted to bring up some examples of the type of shit people talk, but it always gets silenced out. The noise always gets silenced out, because then I get funny ass comments from just reasonable good people like this. Like,
before you get into the funny comments, we do have a couple of super chats if you'd like to go over them before you transition to those funny ones.
Nah, I only have one funny one, so I'm just gonna talk about this one funny one that I found to be really good. Crystal and the Freddy Show, shout out to them. They've been supporting for so long. He said, hey man, you're gonna have to keep that mask on. For, you know, people telling me to take off the mask. I can't. I get in trouble when I take it off. He said, you're gonna have to keep the mask on. My wife said, hey, he's cute. You're making me look bad, bro. Love the show. Keep doing what you do. And it's just me being positive, responding. That definitely made me laugh. Thank you, man. I appreciate that shit so much, man. Comments like that is just, this is what makes me laugh at the minority, because it's not the majority. But we'll get 100. I think the last video, the Giant Man video, got over 250 comments at this point, and there's like 5 Hasbros in there. And it's like, once again, at the same time, I could be upset at them, right? I also kind of feel bad for them. And, you know, It's like Sony using GoFundMe. It is. It's 100% Sony using GoFundMe. This is, guys, we're going to have to crowdfund the next PlayStation. We're going to have to crowdfund it. That's how stupid these guys look that are defending Hasbro crowdfunding. You see how silly that sounds? Sony crowdfunding. You see how silly, like at this point, McFarlane should 100% crowdfund a Spawn movie. Because I'm tired of waiting. I love Spawn. I have a whole dedicated Spawn shelf over here. Like, I love Spawn. At this point, McFarlane, please. Please crowdfund the Spawn movie. I'm pretty sure you will reach your goal in 24 hours, man. Because I will back it. Tons of people will back it. I want a modern, gritty, rated R, updated Spawn film. Franchise. Not even just one film. It's like Sony using GoFundMe. 100%, man. 100%. What else we got? But that's it. I'm done talking about the crowdfunding shit and just laughs. We're about to talk about some Monster Force. Blue Serendipity said, just got home from our studio dance party. These goddamn professional damn dancers, man. Her and Conley, they always showing off and shit. I think next DFW we're gonna have to play some music in the lobby because I want some lessons. I want some lessons for sure. I seen Jester in the chat too. Shout out to Jester. Hey.
Van Morrissey with the 1999 super chat. He says, enough about action figures. Here is for Wawa Run. Let's talk snacks.
No. Save that for the private. Yo, I appreciate that. I appreciate that shit so much. And that's a nice ass bike, man. It looks like, I can't see, but it looks like an R1 or an R2. That looks nice, man. Thank you so much, Van, for supporting again. You already supported tonight. Thank you, man.
And Zakanan says, with JJ, Dobby, and I hanging out, here's some food for Wawa just in case we got more Wawa.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Zakanan. Guys, don't do it. I don't want to have to go to Wawa tonight. I don't want them leaving the house this late to go to Wawa. But thank you so much.
Snacks for Mython at midnight.
Yeah. You're right. True. Mython is getting risky at midnight tonight. That's why we're gonna be off. We're gonna be off before 11:30, because I want everybody to get ready for Mython. But thank you so much, Kanan. I appreciate you, man. And I didn't know Dobby was with y'all, so y'all good, because y'all got Dobby with y'all. So I ain't worried about y'all getting arrested. I ain't worried about y'all doing none of that, because Dobby's a thug. So y'all good.
And then Frankie says, Ninja, can you imagine Diddy sliding through the city on baby oil like Iceman does? Just a long trail of drugs bouncing.
Yeah, bro. I hope he's wearing a Hasbro shirt and he's just like dropping figures for all the Hasbros to come and get. Beware, though, if you pick them up, you got to bend over to pick them up, so you will have to make a sacrifice.
Hey, yo. Anyways.
Facts.
Mikey says,
hey,
instead of nothing but love, brother.
The president is the real president. He's in the building, man. Good evening, everyone. Shout out to JMK, man. Hope I finally get a picture with you at DFW. Your ass better be going to DFW too, man.
And then Dinnerman's $5 super chat says, I think what pisses me off is when you're army building and you can't find the stuff in the wilds, and when you go to eBay or paying a huge markup. Agreed.
Dinnermint, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. I appreciate the support. Appreciate that shit a lot. Honestly, even if I wanted to grow out my beard, mine's will never, it'll never get to that point, man. It'll never, I like that. It reminds me of some Viking shit. I like it, man. It never gets that long, even when I let it grow, man. But I agree with you. Show
your face off like that, looking all handsome.
No. Just because I'm cute or handsome to Yatu does not mean no. Listen. You and Jasmine can find me cute. That does not mean that everybody in the world finds me cute. I am definitely the bad guy, the villain, disgustingly ugly bad guy. But I agree with you, bro. He said what pisses me off is when you're army building and you can't find. Now, what's crazy about that is imagine trying to army build the first HasLab Sentinel that was a crowdfund. So yeah, good luck if you're trying to army build something like that. And that whole behind locking a mold behind the paywall, that's the shit that I disagree with too when it comes to these big companies crowdfunding are really desirable things, especially army builders. And I think a lot of people in my video, they thought that I was going to talk shit about the HasLab Sentinel. And I wasn't. I mean, sure, we could say it should have been cheaper, whatever. But no, I was literally going to point out the fact that, Giant Man, this proves Giant Man didn't need to be crowdfunded. And he is a popular character. I've watched people beg for him for years. The community, by and large, the community has begged for that for years. And why do you think so many people were calling it a safe HasLab? That was super safe. Of course, they needed a safe HasLab coming off of a failed one. Giant Man was their safe HasLab coming off of that failed Ghost Rider car, the Engine of Greed. Of course, they needed to run with something safe, because 2 failures back to back, it definitely might have been the death of HasLab. I don't know if it is. I think they can still use HasLab, just make it worthy. You know, the sail barge versus a 24-inch action figure. I don't think there's any real comparison there. But thank you, Dinnermans, and I agree with you, man. I agree with you 100% on that.
Before we get into the rest of the super chats, I just wanted to take a moment and apologize to you that I never thought about calling you Majestic, because Michael Davis says,
wild.
Bro's Majestic. The fuck? No Diddy. And
That's
then
wild.
Hammertown
He
Action
said
says,
no Diddy.
we saw articulated ninja space. Jerkmonger says, Ninja, just stop my heart with that chiseled masculinity.
Stop with the bullshit lies. Stop it. I appreciate you
He
guys,
was
man.
showing up for the comment. He showed up
Look,
earlier.
look, especially if y'all channel members. Hammer, if you're a channel member, we only do the private lives. I don't wear my mask at all in the private lives, because some of the topics we talk about are really, really serious, and I don't want when I was live with Mython and he brought up his mom, I took off my mask because I don't want it to be like, you know, there's anything separating me from the subject matter, especially if the subject matter is super serious. But these Hasbros ain't that serious, so I keep my mask on to laugh at these bums, because it's not that serious when it comes to them. But I appreciate you guys. We make fun of each other all the time. My channel members make fun of me. I make fun of them, and it's just all in good laughs, man. We have thick skin over here.
Duarte says, yeah, keep the beardism to a minimum, please. I'm feeling triggered.
Facts.
And JMK Customs over here acting like he looks like Dr. Doom, and he's got Magneto looks, handsome devil.
That's crazy. He was supposed to throw in no Diddy at the end of that, Mikey. I gotta get Mikey on one day too, man. There's just so many people, so many damn people.
Now that everyone saw your face because you just wanted to be so gracious, Meme Cat left the $2 super chat earlier and said his Giant Man was tight. He needed 3 cups.
Come on, son.
3 cups.
Come on, son. Why you?
3 whole cups.
I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so much. That's kind of wild, man. 3 cups of baby oil on Giant Man. That's kind of wild. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Lacey in the building. He said, I'm here for the snacks. I'm no longer her MIA here. Oh, I'm no longer here?
Maybe he doesn't have his glasses on. It's okay. Either way, or maybe we're just not getting it. One or the other. What's up?
Don't super chat again. Just comment, bro. I'll bring you up. I appreciate that shit so much, man. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lacey.
Everybody's showing out tonight. I
Facts.
Right away.
And we're gonna be wrapping up soon to go into the private members live. So if you're a channel member, stay tuned for that private live. Blake is in the building, man. Shout out to Blake. Let me do that one more time. He's Mr. International, just like Ace from Ramen Tour. He's Mr. So he's gonna be at every convention. He better be at DFW.
Yeah, I was gonna say DFW at minimum.
Facts.
So Snell's World with the $5 super chat, thank you, says Hasbro releasing Fort Max with his electronics show why Giant Man didn't need to be crowdfunded.
Thank you so much, Snells, for the super chat, man. Appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you. And you're 100% right. There's so many examples, though. That's the thing. There's so many. That's a really good one, but there are so many examples as to why it's unnecessary, or why, especially that one, the sail barge. That's a much stronger argument to say, oh, the sail barge needed to be crowdfunded. There's a much stronger argument there. I kind of even wouldn't want to be on the opposing side of that argument, because it'd be pretty tough for me to try to say it shouldn't have been or should have been. Could it have not been? Yeah, 100%. But it's much more sail barge, much more understandable. Giant Man. Nah, man, Snails, you're 100% right, and there's tons of good examples, and that's definitely one of them, man. Thank you for the super chat.
And then Jeff says, using his 12-month member chat, hey, buddy, you leave that beard cover safe for your fans only stream. Your fan only streams.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. 100%.
Ourselves.
He's a channel member, so I have to respect the channel member's wishes. You know, they support the channel monthly. They don't want me revealing myself to people that, or, you know, on the public lives. They only want me to reveal myself, you know, and how much of myself I reveal, that is up for interpretation, or, you know, maybe I'll reveal myself more over time, you know.
He says Dobby says hi. Hi,
hey,
Dobby.
We miss Dobby. We miss Dobby OD. For those that don't know, Dobby is his dog. It's not a slave. He doesn't call his partner Dobby, or his wife, or his girlfriend. Dobby's a dog. So shout out to Dobby, man. We miss Dobby.
DFW will definitely be the reunion tour. Just saying.
100%.
Also, I thought we were going to be able to get through the entire video without anybody saying anything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
$10 super chat says, "What's on the shelf behind you?"
Here we go. So, the last time I was live, I had an empty space in my shelf. And was it Tim Taser? Was it Garrison? Or was it Roadkeeper?
Our private.
Right. It was one of them. I think it was Tim, though. I think it was Garrison Cavalry. One of them called me out because the space behind me in that shelf right there was just completely open. So I said, okay, let me find. Yo, come on, son. Put no Diddy, bro. I appreciate that you would still be willing to support. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. That was completely open. So give me 1 second. I don't want to show off. I don't want to show you guys my back because I'm not wearing any underwears. So give me a second.
Thank you, Michael. I'm definitely going to call him Majestic. I don't know why I never thought of that before. But while he's going to find that information out, I just wanted to quickly remind everybody that at 12 o'clock, Mython will be going live with Laser Pants for Mython at midnight. In just a couple of minutes, I'm going to be able to post that link in the bio, and that'll start tonight at 11:55. So after this, we're going to be doing the Ninja private member chat for a little while, and then we'll be getting off around 11:30 to prep for Mython at midnight. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. Your guys' comments were hilarious all evening, but Blake says OnlyFans articulated feet pics. I don't know if you saw earlier, Blake, but Ninja had brought up the fact that
damn, why he had to go to feet? Like, that's all I got to offer, man. Damn, that's crazy.
Go ahead, babe.
Okay, so I had that empty space, and now I had this in the empty space, right? So someone was nice enough to try to fill that space for me, right? So they sent me something, right? And when they sent it, they were just like, oh, I'm going to send you something to fill the space. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, I'm kind of excited, you know, because I wonder what action figure it's going to be. This guy has sent me action figures before. So I was low-key kind of hyped, guys. I was low-key kind of hyped. It came in a sizable box, so it did definitely make me believe that it was possibly an action figure. Do you guys want to know what this fucker sent me? Now, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have cursed. Do you guys want to know? Here's my amazing action figure that I got. Here's my beautiful, amazing action figure for me to fill that space. Beautiful. So beautiful, I said, okay, this has to go. This has to go in my collection. And it has to stay presentable in some way. So I put it right underneath the torch. You guys are always gonna see this picture underneath the torch next to my beautiful dino egg that I got from my brother Mython. This is an exclusive. So I would actually argue I want someone to beat me. I want someone to be able to prove that he loves you more than he loves me, because this is what I got sent. I didn't get sent an action figure. I got sent this shit. Yo, if you guys would have heard the laughs out loud when the lady seen that this is what I got sent. Like, it was this. See, this is this side of the community. All we do is joke on each other. All we do is talk shit, but we have each other's backs 100%. Now, I was saying the Hasbros need to be unhappy. This is different. You need to be at a very comfortable and a very happy level in your life to send out selfies of yourself. This is a different level. This man is extremely confident. He's extremely comfortable in his skin, and he's extremely happy with his life. To say, hey, you know what's gonna cheer somebody else up? You know what's gonna cheer up their day? You know what they definitely want on their shelves? Is a picture of me and my beautiful Johnny Bravo pose. That's the Johnny Bravo pose. The hoo ha hoo. That's the Johnny Bravo combing his hair. Guys, what the fuck? Like, yo, this is wild. Like, this is why I love our community, and at least I'm speaking on my side, right? I love all the people I'm associated with, because we do dumb shit and we have jokes, and I wasn't expecting that. Slade on Slade. Hey, what's good, man? I'm happy you're here. You need a photo holding it.
Oh, my bad.
You need a photo holding it when he does back and forth photos and facts, man. What's the next one? I cannot believe I got that shit. This stream is so sexy. Ninja X. Oh, come on, son. All the Diddy. That's crazy, Manga. Another great artist, too. We got so many damn great artists here tonight talking shit. Shout out to Manga. Don't act like you're not impressed. Can anybody look at this and not be impressed? Like, genuinely, can anybody look at this and not be impressed? I don't even have the light hitting it the way that it deserves to be hit in a light. Look at this. I should just do a review. I should do a review of this. Like, come on, man. Come on. This is why outside of the community is the best, bro. Because we do shit like that. Don't worry. I sent out a package recently to Laser Pants, and I marked on it that he should do a private channel member live when he opens it. Just not public, private channel member live, because there's some funny contents inside, and I think it will equal or match something like this. So he should be getting that package soon. Sam said, I need that for my work desk. Look at that. Look, I'm bringing you other people that love you so much. They want your selfie on their work desk. Because I definitely got mine. This is basic. My work area is right here. Anytime I feel discouraged, or, you know, the Hasbros get me down, I turn around and I get to see Ryan like this. How could that not motivate you? How could seeing Ryan in the hoo ha hoo pose not motivate you?
Wait. Hold on, because we got a super chat for that. Frankie says $5 if you can do the Johnny Bravo pose again, but with some serious flair. Come on, one more time, one more game.
Look. So I just want to show people one more time. This is what we're talking about. This is Johnny Bravo. This is the Johnny Bravo of this side of the community, 100%. Art G has good hair. There's quite a few people with good hair. Not Top Goon has good hair. But this guy, none of those guys are sending out selfies in frames. This is a hefty ass frame. None of those guys is doing that. So this is the Johnny Bravo, and this is why he's a social. I even like photoshopped him as Johnny Bravo on one of my videos. But Ryan, when you do it next time, because Johnny Bravo is known to do it, you got the, let me see, yeah, you got this part right? You need to hold out your hand. Everybody knows that Johnny, he holds out his hand like this. Johnny goes like that. So hold out your hand, look to the side. That's what I need from you. We need your hand out. Just embrace the Bravo-ness, because that's officially what you solidified yourself as, is Johnny Bravo, okay? So just embrace it. It don't matter if you don't like it. Sometimes we got to accept the things that, you know, are facts, even if we don't like them. It is what it is. Damn, man.
Give my boy Frankie the
facts. No. I just did it. I did it with some flair. I threw my hand in it. And look, I'm out of the screen if I do it. Like, but I did it. And shout out to Frankie. Thank you for the super chat, bro. That was some Diddy ass shit. Frankie got me posing for super chat money. We are one step closer to OnlyFans. Let's be aware of the facts. We are one step closer to homie fans, right? Ninja's already posing for super chat money. Let me put on my glasses real quick. Heard there was another side tier. Stop it. That's what. So leaving Johnny Bravo alone for the second. Everybody's talking about Monster Force. We got to start wrapping up because we got to get into the private live. But everybody's talking about Monster Force. Let's add this to the stage. And shout out to the guys over at Hella Dope, fastest shipping in town. And let's see. So I had my Monster Force stuff. At the time I placed the pre-orders, like I'm sure a lot of us do. I ordered like 2 of each thing, basically, right? But then I realized, hey, I don't have the money for that this month. Let me not do that. Let me just let it cancel on itself. But I have to get them now because I seen the post from Not Top Goon talking about how amazing these things were. And then it slowly followed. Didn't you say, did Leslie post about it too?
Yeah, Leslie posted a picture that she got her Monster Force figures in, and she was excited to open them. But a lot of people, Zakanin, a lot of people have been posting their Monster Force figures and having nothing but positive comments.
Yeah, I seen Zakanin's post too. They look amazing, but supposedly they don't just look amazing. The quality looks amazing too. The only thing that gets me about them, which I do understand, it's $40 a pop for army building. Army building at $40 a piece. It's not necessarily cheap for me. Everybody has, I'm not pocket watching, and but I don't try to hide, my finances, or I try to be very modest. I try to be, not spend too much. And $40 a piece for one figure to army build is pretty pricey. But I think I'm gonna have to at least do 2 of this guy and the blue one, because if you strip them down, you do get. I really like my Monster Force. Bobby has a contender. That's what it seems like. It seems like Monster Force is really good, and technically it's still military and stuff, even though I feel like it is all still military. I don't think he's worried at all because they're so sci-fi and like mythical is the wrong word. I don't even know what to call it, but they're like more sci-fi mythical military. So with that being said, I'm just like, damn, man, these look really good. I let my pre-order cancel, but they're in stock, so I have to get them. Like I said, guys, bills, everything else, and I am saving because eventually I would like for there to be an articulated Ninja official product and stuff like that. So I have to save for that, and I have to take a lot of the money that I get from the channel members and the super chats, and I got to put it back into the channel or put it into specifically that product. And prototypes, they're not cheap. And even paying for a 3D sculptor to sculpt out action figures, we're talking about thousands, guys. We're not talking about, $500 you could get an action figure sculpted. No, we're talking about thousands. So I'm trying to save my money. I said that to say I'm trying to save my money, but then you guys start posting about shit like this, and I'm like, damn, oh man, I have to get this. Like, I absolutely have to get this because not only does it look nice, and that's why I pre-ordered it, it is military, it is still badass, but it does have that mythical or that fictional or fiction aspect to it. It just looks really good. And everyone that I'm seeing posting about this has only praised it. I don't really see no negative responses. I did see someone earlier. Hold on, I don't know why it got. Yeah, I don't know why it got unstarred. But someone earlier did comment that they're kind of overhyped.
I'm sorry.
So
I did
someone commented in the chat earlier that they were kind of overhyped. And hey, maybe they are overhyped. But for the majority of people that I see, they're praising this thing. They're praising this thing to the what's the line? The high tops, or shouting its praises at the rooftops. Is just everyone that I see is praising this thing. And I don't think they're all Big Bad Toy Store shills, right? Because this is a Big Bad Toy Store joint venture, or however Big Bad Workshop set it up. But I think that there's definitely looks like there's some promise here. I can't wait to get it now that, people that I trust their opinions, Leslie, Not Top Goon, Zakanin, these guys are all saying it's really, really nice. I want to get the blue one though. Is that this one? Yeah. See, I want to get the blue one because the base body on the blue one can just be a standard trooper. Oh no, this is not it. This is some exclusive shit that's not even out yet. My bad. But I'm definitely going to go with the blue one. So with that being said, I like how much they do have up. It lets you know, like, hey, get invested in the line. The line's going to be around for a while. Here's the blue one. I definitely have to get this. But like I said, guys, $40 a piece. Definitely not cheap for me. And here's the base body. I really want this base body. I don't know if Goon, if you have this, the paint on them are outstanding. I imported mines and got them early. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. He's a channel member too. Thank you for supporting, Felix. I appreciate that. Take your word seriously. Hammertron said Monster Force looks like it will go well with Action Force. 100%. I say Action Force. I mix Action Force with my Classified. Now it's going to be Monster Force, Action Force, and Classified all together. But these definitely look like the bad guy divisions that Classified and Action Force would have to come together to have to deal with. But this base body to me looks really, really nice. Can someone that has this let me know if the neck, if there's white skin tone on the neck, or does the blue just go all the way up? I'm hoping that the blue goes all the way up, but when I'm looking at the pictures, I can't see his neck. Because if the blue does go all the way up, then I could just use the base body for a blue trooper as well. I can't tell right here, guys. I can't tell if the neck, if there's any skin tone, or if the collar stops. So Zakanin, Leslie, somebody that has this blue trooper, please let me know if the blue comes all the way up. Not a big deal. Even if it does, I could just paint it black, but I am just curious before I spend $80 to even just get two. Yeah, these things are pricey, man. $36.99 plus the tax plus the $4 shipping, which is, I'm not complaining about big bad shipping at all. But you're paying $40 to Army Build 1. Does come with a bunch of stuff though. I wish that they would have did what some other lines did. Brutal Realms did it, Valiverse did it, where they just offered the base figure too. Maybe for $20 or $22, you could just get this blue trooper with maybe just the head sculpts. I would have loved that too, man. I think that they could have definitely made some more money when it comes to army building for that, because a lot of us do have vests, a lot of us do have guns, a lot of us do have army like packs and stuff from other companies like Valiverse, and we could have just do that shit on here.
So
I didn't see what she said.
Yeah,
Slate on Slate said it goes all the way up.
Yes, so they're saying, so Goon says that the neck is black.
Awesome.
In blue. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, no. There's two different figures. There's a black trooper like this and a blue one.
Okay.
So it's awesome because if he's saying it's black, then that means on blue it's blue. Slate on Slate said it goes all the way up. He's holding the fig right now. Actually, black neck. That's awesome. I was worried that it was going to have the white skin. So basically, guys, if you get this, you got a standard trooper. If you're not a fan, or if you didn't get Valiverse's, because his blue troopers, which he needs to re-release, they were part of the first wave, and his quality has become 10 times better. I wasn't a fan of the quality of Action Force in the beginning. It's now 10 times better. He has to re-release. Re-release the damn blue troopers and those wave 1 type of stuff again in your updated quality. But here you could get a blue trooper and you don't even have to worry about the neck not matching. You could pop any head on there. If you just Dremel it out, use some blue tack. So yeah, I definitely got to get this. I was gonna go through the checkout process now. I'm not doing none of that. But yeah, I definitely have to get this. I'm interested, man. Like I said, it was in my thing. I'll show you guys. My pre-order got canceled because I'm like, I cannot afford to be charged $200 this month for, these figures that I do want to speak about, but I had to put them on the shelf for a minute. But you guys are saying too many positive things about this line. I got to check it out. I definitely got to check it out. Nothing pops off the vest like G.I. Joe. That is awesome then. That is awesome. They look good. I know some people are talking shit about the peg holes and stuff. Peg holes don't bother me. What you going to say, babe?
I was going to say, going back to really quick, you made a comment about what you were trying to do furthering your channel. And 3D articulated figure photography said, Hal Jordan, we'll get back to that one, but Hal Jordan said, will the efficient Ninja product be made out of latex or silicone?
That's a good question, man. I haven't decided yet. They're two really good options, man. Damn, Hal Jordan.
Right, articulated Ninja action figure line, cool. Ninja is someone who could use a crowdfund, correct, because he's not a big company.
Right.
But back to the question, I'm assuming, are they talking about possibly creating 5-pack army builders through Monster Force? I'm not too sure if that's what
do you think of the possibility of 5-pack army builders, Ninja? I think that's cool. I think he's just saying in general, like if any company did it. I think 5 is a good number because 5, if you think about 5 people standing in a photo together from the photography, you have the main character in the middle. So it allows you have the main character in the middle, then you have 2 supports on the side, 2 supports on the side. So 5 is usually a really safe number to army build, especially if you're going to make one of those characters the leader, lieutenant, general, or whatever. He can be in the middle and he has supporting troops 2 on each side. I think that would be awesome, man. 5, 4, whatever. Because they also do sell main characters, so maybe you just want 4. So maybe 4 is a safer route for them to go, but 5 or 4, I think that's pretty cool. It wouldn't bother me if any company did that. Classified, Valiverse. I think army building packs is really good. I think I've only seen that in Kickstarters. I remember Articulated Icons, the ninjas, in their Kickstarter, they had packs by 4 of this color, and I've seen that in, did we see that recently with, what's the company that Nikki does work for? The mythical company that she's done some paint work for? Kind of like Mythic Legions, but way better articulation. Yes. Savage Crucibles. I think they did army building packs too as well. I think that's a good idea. I like that. Even if it's not 5. 5 is kind of a lot. It could be 2, 3, 4. But yeah, I like it. Anything else?
No, not at the moment. Just
Okay,
everyone
cool.
saying how they're happy with their releases that they've gotten. They look forward to getting the rest of them. It's actually really
Yeah.
cool to see them finally in hand after they've been talking about.
I know, man. They've been talking about this for how long? I was just like, dude, stop. If they did one thing that was annoying to me, they keep putting figures up for pre-order. It doesn't feel like, at least to me, it doesn't feel like they're fulfilling those pre-orders as fast as they're putting those pre-orders out. Nowhere near as fast. Well, I'm like, dude, put out some more stuff before you keep putting stuff up for pre-order. But I'm happy that it seems like majority of people are happy with this. Like I said, we did have one person earlier say that they were overrated, and that's fine. Maybe, you know, everybody has different standards, but he didn't necessarily say they were bad. He just said that they were overrated. So, and that just goes to show everybody's raving about these things right now. Maybe I feel like they're kind of overrated because I'm seeing literally everyone praise these things. Gonzo is in the building, man. What's up, Gonzo? Hope you're doing all right, brother.
Oh, sorry. Also, damn it.
What's going on?
I'm
Slink?
trying to.
Nah, I got it. Slink said, when are you gonna review some Memory Hero Toys orcs? Bro, I got the video. I got the video coming, man. I'm working on 2 talking pieces. I got the bootleg video coming, and then I have a really good Memory Toys video coming. And I have multiple Memory Toys products already that I purchased, and one that I was lucky enough for them to send me. But Memory Toys is kicking ass, man. And quality-wise, they're amazing. Amazing, man. So, my bad, Slink. I've been busy, kind of slow right now as far as, you know, getting stuff up. I'm trying to get stuff up as fast as I can. And then you have these companies do dumb shit like the crowdfunding bullshit and things like that I'm like, oh, I got to, you know, speak about that now because everybody's asking me about that. So, sometimes things take different levels of priority. But I have quite a few good reviews coming from Memory Toys. I got something from Bro Toys coming. I got quite a few good things coming out soon. I already shot everything for it. It's just putting the final touches on everything, Slink. Appreciate you waiting though, man. Thank you.
And Woody says, "What up, Ninja and Find My Figures?" What's up, Woody? He said, "Been lurking because the World Series game is on and the Yankees are in a close one. Should be over before the private live. Go Yankees!"
See, now Woody is a New York City affiliate, basically. He knows what life in Woody, are you Yankees or Mets? If you had to pick one, are you Yankees or Mets? I'm just curious. Shout out to Woody, man. I'm happy.
He probably is Yankees. Nobody is
I
a
mean,
Mets
yeah, right. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes people just vote for, you know, they pick the lesser of two evils, or, you know, so.
So we had Rick Mees say, "Action Force has been my favorite line to collect, but these Operation Monster Force looks dope as fuck. Those Crimson Sleepwalkers are getting added to my army of Crimson Cobra Troopers." That's
what I love to hear, man. And he's a channel member. Shout out to you for being a channel member. Thank you, man. I love when people are mixing things, man. I tell you guys all the time, don't just do what the company tells you to do. Make it your own. Make it your own. Life is short, right? Have fun with it. Make it your own. And he's saying that he mixes them with his Cobra troops. Like, yes, 100%. And they do have some nice red troopers coming out that I'm sure are going to look absolutely beautiful with some of the classified red troopers and red swarm troopers from Action Force. It's just, there's just so many nice things coming out, man. Mix it up, have fun. Life is too short to keep everything all separated. That is just crazy to me. Just like some people be like, oh, if you like Marvel, you can't like DC. Who thinks like that? You know, I've a very, very small minority. But people love to, you know, have an opposing side or to gatekeep or separate things or whatever. Sood said, "Ninja, you've been slacking lately." My bad, man. I'm telling you, I'm busy. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done behind the scenes. But don't worry. A lot of stuff is about to change. And I think this week alone, I've already posted 2 videos. Another one's coming out either tomorrow or Sunday. So, yeah, we're going to get 3 videos this week. And then, yeah. Legend Series says, "I have some Monster Force figures. They're awesome, brother." See, everybody's saying this shit is nice, man. Hold up. He said, "I love mixing shit too. That's why I married a Chinese woman." Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. Yeah, ain't no, yo, I say all the time, as long as there's no kids involved, I don't care, man. I'm not one of these people that's, you know, stuck in old ways or nah, man. But that was basically it tonight, man. If you're a channel member, stay tuned. We're about to be live on a private chat in like 5 or 10 minutes. And then we're going to get off that around 11:30 because we're going to get ready to just chill and possibly have some snacks while we watch Mython. And the missus, and he's going to have laser pants on. Bev's always there, even if you don't hear her on the mic, and she's always behind the scenes helping. She's a ride or die for sure. Let's see. Before we wrap up. What did Duarte's talking shit down there? What did Duarte say? I don't know if I asked, but
he said hell yeah, Bev, by the way, wah. But Duarte says gatekeeping, hell yeah, baby. Love me some gatekeeping. No tutorials, no help, just keeping them gates up.
Of course, this guy, right, who's willing to help and show everybody his entire process so they can learn to do it himself. This guy if he puts out a product, he puts out a cheaper do-it-yourself version. Yeah, this guy, he definitely loves gatekeeping.
How many hours Jasmine and I have sat down and watched Duarte's videos just to try to understand and try to comprehend?
You can't.
And you still can't.
And he tries. He's willing to teach.
Yes.
Yeah, he's willing to teach. He's willing to help whoever he can. He's the last person that should be talking about gatekeeping.
Right.
Oh my God. Climax X said, I don't know if I asked, but how do you deal with cleaning dust? And I can't help it, man. Unless you buy some of the really expensive like glass detolfs and you kind of dust proof them that have the door and everything, and that will be my next upgrade. I'm not there yet. I need to have a successful company or sell some action figures or something before. I got cheap Walmart bookcases for now with lights in them, but I see some really beautiful collections, man, and they have the glass case with the dust proof little thing, and just that's the only way to me. If you got a glass proof collection. Outside of that, I do run dehumidifier, and I do also run air filter. I would definitely say running an air filter, 2 if you could get 2, that definitely helps. I've noticed since I started running the air filter that I don't have to dust as often as I used to. So definitely get an air filter, man. Put it in the room. It should definitely help out a lot.
We just got a new channel member, Sud Huba. He's been with us all night. Finally
Facts.
became a member.
Facts. And I like his humor, man. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Thank you, and welcome to the Articulated Ninja Clan, man. All right, stay tuned. What's this? Yep, night. Love you all. Stay happy. And I know that we are family, so help those that need it. Appreciate you so much, Slade. I hope that you and Leslie will be at DFW again. I know that maybe you can't make it every year, but I am hoping to see you guys again at one of those conventions down there. Hopefully it is DFW. I want to get more pictures with you guys. Definitely appreciate the hugs and the real conversations that we had, man. But I appreciate everybody that stayed, man. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys a lot. If you are a channel member, stay tuned. We're about to get into the private channel member where nothing is off topic there. We talk about life and everything there. We just try to support each other. We also talk shit and make fun of each other there too. You gotta have thick skin. But there's no bullying. There's no none of that. Just guys having fun being guys. And we have quite a few women over there. Blake Tarpley said, Ninja, when is your next con? My next con is Legion's Con. Legion's Con's a big convention that's happening in New Jersey. I believe they have some big content creators going too. I think Unparalleled Universe is going, Robo's going. I don't even put myself in the same category with those guys as far as audience size. But then we have a lot of other content creators going, like myself, Rocco, Yojo Jerk, Legend Series, Woody. I don't think Woody's going. Unfortunately, if we could try to force him to go.
And Disavowed usually.
Yeah, Disavowed's going, RG's going. There's a ton of content creators because it's right here in Jersey. I don't even think it's that far from the airport either. But Blake, whenever you come down, bro, you don't even need to worry about how far some shit is from the airport because we got you, man. Me and the ladies got you. I appreciate everybody that's here. Stay tuned for the private chat. Homie fans coming soon. Ninja toys to follow. Oh, Hal, you're killing me tonight, Hal. You've been on my ass tonight, bro. Literally, no Diddy. I appreciate you, man. This is why I love this side of it. I love us, man. I love this community that we built over here. I love everybody in it. When I say I love everybody in it, this is... Yo, I appreciate you guys so much, man. If you're a channel member, stick around. Link is about to be posted on the community page, or just check the channel in general. You'll find the link and how to get to it. Appreciate you guys, man. Tonight we were just talking about the Hasbros specifically. We're all fans of Hasbro. We all buy Hasbro products. No, tonight we spoke about some of the extremists, and I only showed the PG-13 because it gets way worse than that. It gets way more nasty than that, and it's sad, man. And I do hope some people wind up being happier, man. Life is way too short to be unhappy, to be negative in people's comments, or to always be attacking someone else. Life is way too short. If you got to defend yourself, defend yourself. But life is way too short for just to initiate bullshit like that, man. Appreciate you guys so much, man. Like I always say, life is short. Try to appreciate it more than you complain about it. Peace.
Toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. I don't wanna grow up.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got the best for so much less.
You'll really flip your lid.
Some bikes too, trains too, video games. It's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz. I don't wanna grow up, 'cause baby, if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
Once a Toys R Us kid?
Always a Toys R Us kid.